oh my God, it's like 92% of all of these 300,000 keywords got one click all year, and I'm ignoring them all? And over my 20 years of doing search, when I started doing search, I literally went after the word shopping for barnesandnoble.com in 1999. It's like people don't search that way anymore. People have really changed the way they search, and they use more words than ever. And I think that today, an agency or a client even, doesn't matter whom, they need to find a way to understand all the different ways people are searching. And I think the biggest problem for us was most of the tools we were using were only capturing a fraction of the keywords that people were searching for. And we knew that there was this long tail that those tools didn't even have. So we defaulted to saying, well, at least for paid search, Google has to show me what those words are. So we started pulling all those words. And when you pulled them, you would go, oh my God, there's 200,000 words here for this one client. How am I going to boil that down into something more manageable? And that's how we started working with big data, is because we said, well, we have to look at all 200,000 words. We can't look at 2,000 or 1,000 anymore and think we somehow have done our job. And it was breaking down across all these keywords. How many of them only got one click all year? And you go, oh my God, it's like 92% of all of these 300,000 keywords got one click all year, and I'm ignoring them all? And then you started to say, well, wait, that's 50% of my conversions and it's 40% of my spend, and nobody looks at those keywords that are getting no search volume. And once we saw that, we realized that that was a space where we could find quick value for our clients and help them to get a great return on their investment, but we needed tools that could manage massive data sets to do it. My job is fundamentally changed by having access to the partner API. I believe that any search professional worth a grain of salt has hypotheses about the search landscape on a regular basis. Every day I wonder if, and my I wonder ifs have now become answers. In the same time that I think about it, I'm able to say, oh, that is or isn't true. You know what I mean? So it's this concept of, without having access to data at that speed, there's no way I could take my hypothesis and have the answer that fast. And I'll tell you, when you're sitting in a meeting with a client and you're able to answer questions at this speed and process all these words at that pace, you have a much more robust conversation. I think the days of, hey, I found this, let me show it to you. Client goes, oh, I got questions about that. Okay, let me get back to you in a week. I show you the new data that prompts more questions. Now let me go back in 2 weeks and get that data. So what I'm finding is the conversations that used to take 6 weeks for Seer's team, for our clients, now are basically like answered in the meeting, answered. So we're getting to answers quicker, which means we're getting to work on strategy faster and get to the outcomes that we want for our clients quicker.
So the partnership between AuthorityLabs and Seer is actually really a close partnership. We talk regularly. We really want to understand what's driving these requests. We want to understand what the use case is. Why is this so important? What are you doing with the data so that we can understand that it's not just a voice on the phone or an email that's saying, hey, we need this data quickly. We want to understand why. And that helps us provide better support to Seer and other customers.